Hello again, everybody. I'm Chris Mooneyham. Welcome to this edition of the Positive Athlete Georgia Spotlight of the Week. Thanks for joining us, everybody. Really appreciate you coming back and finding your way to our weekly blog, which features some of the great young men and women in high school athletics from across the Empire State of the South. Not always all-state performers, not always state champions, not always record breakers, and in fact, many times our young people are not even starters or first-line players for their respective teams. But what they are, key cogs, key contributors inside of their community. So let's get started taking a look at some of our nominees for this week. And we'll start with a senior football player from Newton High School, a young man by the name of DaKori West. DaKori got a lot on his plate. Not only is he currently in the mentoring program at Newton High School, but he also plans on being an anesthesiologist one day, or maybe even a veterinarian. Corey currently has a GPA of 3.5, and in a class of 500 young students, he ranks at number 105. And of course, for those of you who follow your Georgia high school football, Mr. West is going to be busy this week as well, as his Newton Rams are in search of more playoff wins in the state of Georgia's 6A classification. So congratulations to a senior football player from Newton High School, DaKori West. Our next nominee is a senior cheerleader from Hillgrove High School over in Cobb County. Her name is Kayla Jones. Miss Jones volunteers to coach for the middle school cheerleading program when she has the free time, and she's a very busy young lady. She also is a Sunday school teacher and a member of West Cobb Future Leaders. That's a really great program. Just started hearing about it last year. Really great program. It never fails. Every single year, every single nomination process, we see these cheerleaders coming across with some of the great stories that we find in Positive Athlete Georgia. And that would, of course, stand to reason. Generally, these young men and women, usually young ladies, going to be the more cheery people that we're going to see in athletics, going to be the more positive people in athletics. But so few times do those young men and women of the cheerleading hard court or wherever they happen to be get the just desserts, well, that they just deserve. And for that reason, we honor Kayla Jones, a senior cheerleader from Hillgrove High School, as our Positive Athlete Cheerleading Nominee of the Week. A senior swimmer from Druid Hills High School is another nominee this week, and it's Nate Wright, again from Druid Hills High School in Dekalb County. Nate Wright, a peer mentor, I should say, at his high school. He's also involved in Young Life, a program I know a little bit about. He's involved with his high school's Alpha Club as well. And in order to compete this year as a swimmer for Druid Hills, he's had to endure multiple mini surgeries throughout his athletic competing life. Yet, he has continued to have those surgeries, push through, and continued to compete. Another category where we see a lot of really great stories from the pool. And so, Nate Wright, a senior swimmer from Druid Hills High School, our third Positive Athlete Georgia nominee for this week. Remember, fans, friends, family members, coaches, administrators, teammates, you are the key to the nomination process. Just visit georgia.positiveathlete.org for further details. Let me give that again since I can't seem to talk today. It's georgia.positiveathlete.org for further details. Again, you can be a brother or a sister. You can be a family member. You can be a teammate, you can be a coach, or you can be an assistant coach, because at the end of the year, we will also nominate and award coaches. We will also nominate and award to coaches at the end of the 2015-16 Positive Athlete calendar year. Come next, I guess it'll be next June when we'll have our state awards and our region awards as well, or county awards, whatever the case happens to be. But the point is that you are the key to the nomination process. Just visit georgia.positiveathlete.org for further details, and you'll find the nomination application and process. It's really easy right there on the website. Until next week, I'm Chris Mooneyham for the Positive Athlete Georgia Spotlight of the Week.